Welcome to the office. Guten Tag!
Guten Tag.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So, we've had about a week, and you came for a few things. Came from?
Yes, I came from Germany.
From Germany. How did you do? How have you been doing? Tell me what's different.
I don't know, it's like I feel way better.
Okay.
I feel like my posture is way more stable.
Okay.
My upper body.
What did you come for? What did you come for? What was the main issue?
The main issue was pain in my left hip and knee.
Okay.
Like the pelvic tilt, the hip like imbalance.
And how is your hip and your knee?
It's way better. Like
When you say way better, 30%, 50%, less pain?
90, 95, almost 100. Like
So you still feel a little residual?
I don't feel like real pain, but I have a feeling my body is still like adjusting, you know, but I feel like I don't have pain currently at all.
Perfect, okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel when you're walking it's trying to pull back to where it was?
No.
You don't feel that?
I don't.
Perfect, okay. So we're on the right track, and you're leaving soon now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have what, one more visit?
Today and tomorrow.
Perfect, okay. All right,
Yeah.
all right, awesome, dude. Okay, so this is doing better. That was your main issue.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, my left wrist, but that's also what I said in the beginning. It's from typing too much. It also is better. I mean, you readjusted it as well.
Okay.
What
I will
else?
suggest also compression on the wrist. I'll
Like
show you.
like a
Just a compression band, just a simple, nothing fancy. I like Velcro, okay, something you can adjust accordingly. What I'll do today is we'll just add a little bit of elasticon tape, a little bit of tape to hold the adjustment. You can keep it on for a few days, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And then I can also give you some tape to take with you until you get a Velcro. Okay?
The other thing, because you asked me what else, my neck was also an issue, right?
Yeah.
It's also adjusting, but it's a bit confusing. I feel like this adjusted quicker here than my neck, but it's probably because I still sit every day and still work on a computer.
Habits. But let's
Yeah.
also look at it from a mechanical standpoint. We talk about this is the building. We start on the foundation. Foundation starts to hold, then the rest of the body starts to adjust itself.
Yeah,
Makes
makes
sense?
sense, yeah.
Okay. All right. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Let's do it. So the major stuff we're working on, obviously number one is your foundation. We have the hip, and I think what we should do is let's do a spot shot today, okay? Of your pelvis and see. So I'll adjust you, we'll run upstairs and do a spot shot, and tomorrow we'll go over it.
Okay.
Cool?
Sounds good, yeah.
You got it, man. Head down, please. Starting at the base. I mean, I'm trying to find it. There it is. Tiny bit hiding out 3 points. Okay, T5, 5 points. And we're going to continue on the sacrum, left side. Everything is small, tiny bit. Okay, static palpation and overall appearance. We can still see that this erector spinae, this muscle, is a little more pronounced on the left side than the right. And the reason that's happening is not that your muscle is hypertrophied. People think, oh, this muscle it needs more stretching, okay? What it is, this is really an important lesson for everybody. If we look at his spine here, we can see that slight curve. That's not even what's causing it. What's causing it is this. Let's grab the spine model and let's teach one more thing. So we're going to put the spine on his back. What's happening is the rotation of the vertebrae like this is causing the transverse processes to push that erector out. Okay? That's what's happening. So what it's doing is this. There's that slight curvature like that, but it's the rotation back of this. And the muscle along here, it pushes the muscle out. So it looks like it's hypertrophied or it's more pronounced.
Yeah.
Okay? So one good lesson for you and one good thing for you to look at in your journey is, you know, your posture is getting better as that becomes more symmetrical. Okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. More tender at 6 or 5? Right there. Right there. 6. Okay, let's feel the low back. Back slowly towards me. That's 5. That's 1. Tender or 2?
Close one. No, this one. This one.
Yeah. So we're at that rotated sacrum, left side. Yeah. T6, and let's check up top. Sit back for me, please. Now, we didn't get any pressure in the neck. We had a tiny little bit on the top there. Tiny little bit of pressure on the top. Let's see. Good. Good. Left, right, left side, right there. Okay, let me go to the X-ray and see. For today we're gonna do C2, T6, left sacrum today. Let's do it. C2, left side. And he's flexible. Just trying to hold it, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. There it is. Gotcha. That's the home run, baby.
Feels good.
Walk it off once. Good. And let's go face down over here on the gray table, sir. Very good. All right, so we have T6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotcha. Good. Sacrum on the left. I am going to use the drop, so it is going to be a little bit there. That's the home run.
Boom.
Boom. Boom, chakalaka laka boom. Boom, chakalaka laka boom. Boom, chakalaka laka boom.
Boom, chaka.
Walk it out. Walk it out. One day I will visit Berlin. One day.
But
it's on my bucket list. I want to go to the wall.
You also gotta come south.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hear Germany's beautiful. My wife loves Germany.
It's very green. The nature.
Just not in winter.
Yeah,
Not in winter.
Then it's gray.
That's cool. In that case. Neck is clear. Mid-back is clear. Do-do-do-do. Ch-ch. Back to 0. All clear, brother. Let's go on your back, please. Let's work on your feet. Raise your right leg. Raise your left leg. Down. Sit up and turn. Cool. Shoulder. Good. And sit back for me. Last thing, let's go ahead and check up top. Slowly open. Great.
Ui.
Got it. That was cool. Stand up for me, please. Squeeze. Squeeze. So Elon got the laser eyes, huh, today? You guys know what laser eyes means on the profile pic?
It means pump.
You guys know? Squeeze. There you go. Squeeze. Okay.
That's way better.
Wrist is good?
Yeah.
Squeeze. And I did say I was going to put some Elasticon tape. This is the tape I like. It's called Elasticon. It's a stretchy tape. Mm-hmm. And the idea with the tape, we are applying compression to what is called the distal radial ulnar joint. So this is the radius, this is the ulna, they end here, there's a joint right there. When this opens up, you have the carpal bones here. When this is not stable or it opens up for any reason, it creates instability in the carpal bones. Mm-hmm. We adjust the carpal bones, but we always need to seed. We call it seeding the distal radial carpal joint, and we do that by just a squeeze that way. Mm-hmm. Then the taping is going to be, the taping is just to hold compression of the distal radial ulnar joint. Mm-hmm. And we just do it from this way and even and working it on the outside. You'll just, like I said, you'll keep it on until tomorrow and we'll go from there. Now move it around. It's not a lot, it's just enough to hold it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Feels good.
Good. Let's go upstairs. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
How are you, sir?
Doing good.
Okay, so this is our last visit, grand finale. Let's talk about it. So you mentioned you had a little bit of pain or a lot of pain yesterday.
Yeah.
Since so what happened yesterday?
Yesterday was the first day since I'm here and had the treatments from you that I had pain in my left hip.
Okay.
Nowhere else, only the left hip.
Okay.
So we figured how my hip has changed or like improved, right?
Yes.
And then we're looking at like different heel lifts.
Yes. We're gonna go over the heel lifts.
And I tried the 7mm one.
Okay.
And there's the chance that this might have caused it, walking with it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna go over today.
Yeah.
And you said you had some visceral fascial work done
Yes.
too? So when you're getting that visceral fascial work, it's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Right? Like they go in there and they're really moving
Yes.
these soft tissue structures. Yes. So think about it, as you're moving stuff and breaking up adhesions,
Yes.
you get some inflammation from that as well.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't think that's what caused that.
Yeah, I have a feeling it didn't.
No, I have a feeling it's the lift, and I have an answer today.
Okay.
So what we did yesterday, guys, after we did his re-X-ray, I thought about it and said, hold on, because I had another case where when we tried to balance the leg length discrepancy with a heel lift in that particular case, it caused more torsion of his foundation or his pelvis. And so we then re-X-rayed with different lifts, and we did that with you. So we did a 3mm, a 5mm, and a 7mm. Now, I'm going to go over the X-rays, and we're going to get some answers, and then we'll give you your final adjustment on this trip. Okay?
Perfect.
Let's come over here, please.
I'm very happy you're telling me that we have some answers.
Yeah, we got the answers. We got some answers, and I suspect the 7 may have been a little too much.
Yeah.
And based on this, I'll explain why. And yeah, let's go from there. But regardless of, even if I drop to a 5mm, there's still, remember, your body has to get used to it. So your body still has to get used to it. So there will be a little bit of that. I'm not expecting the pain, but some soreness from the shift.
Okay.
Okay, I am expecting a little bit of that. Okay, so this is the re-X-ray, okay?
Yeah.
This is the re-X-ray. Now, on the re-X-ray, we have an 11mm measured difference, 13mm rotation of the sacrum, AS3-IN1. Now, when we put the 3mm lift in, we have 8mm measured difference, right? So it brought it up to 3. 13, though, it made your rotation of your sacrum worse. it changed the rotation there, and it actually caused a drop in the sacrum for whatever reason. That's a 3 millimeter. Okay? Now we're going to go, let's put the 3 millimeter here, and let's put the 5 millimeter. On the 5 millimeter, what did it do? It brought it up to 7. Rotation has been reduced 8 millimeters. And the 3 millimeter drop is 1. So this is 7 millimeter. There's no adjusting your pelvis here, but it did change the pelvis a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's put this one over here, and this is the 7. Now, on the 7 millimeter, it actually is your best. Okay? It brings the femur head height to 6. Now, let's think about this. If you have that imbalance, I just forced that hip up.
Yeah.
So those muscles and ligaments are now, it's only been a day, right?
Yeah.
So now it's trying to figure that part out. But if we're looking between these two, okay, 7 is the answer. 7 is the answer. But what I think we could do is go drop down to a 5 for like a month and then switch to the 7.
Okay.
Give your body a little more chance, and you're doing more walking and activities and things like that. So to have a 3 millimeter will bring it up a little bit, but it's not enough. When we go back to this one here, AS3IN9, this is our original one, re-X-ray, and this is with the lift. So what looks good to you? This one, right? Because there's less imbalance. There's less rotation of your sacrum. Now, if I zoom out of this, okay, you can see the overall effect. And the overall effect is this gets you up taller. Okay? So they all get you up taller. 3 millimeter, no. 7 millimeter, yes. Answer, start with 5 millimeter, 1 month, then we switch to the 7.
Okay.
That way you don't have a drastic change so fast. Okay? And you're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Fair? Okay?
Fair, yeah.
But the adjustment will be based on this X-ray
Okay.
because that's no lift.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Questions?
No.
All right. So part of this case, what's really nice about this case and showing the examples, we can actually see the changes by putting a heel lift in. And your challenge is going to be, whenever we prescribe a heel lift, it should be in all the shoes. If someone out there is looking at heel lifts and they wear flip-flops or sandals all the time, and it's not realistic to put a heel lift in, then definitely you want to get a specialty sandal made, okay, that's higher on that left side. And in your case, I would do between the 5 and 7 millimeter. Okay?
Got it, yeah.
All right. Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Starting at the base of the neck. Tiny bit up top. You enjoyed your trip overall in Los Angeles?
Yeah, very much.
Good.
It's amazing here. We'll come again.
Habibi, come to LA. Habibi, come to LA, Habibi. Upper back is good. Tiny bit at T6. We've been working on that T8. It's a tiny bit higher. And I do have a tiny bit, but it's actually on the right side. Let's do it a few times and see. Nope. 8. Okay, we're going to check the pelvis. We have a little bit at between 6-7 area, and we have a tiny bit up top there. Let's check the hips, feet together. Open and close your knees with your feet touching. There you go. Left side. So when he does the left, the right is fine. I will do a little bit of that left right there. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one or that one?
The upper one.
How about that one? That
I
one.
think that one, yeah.
That one
That
right
one.
there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left hip, T6, and let's check up top. Sit back for me, please. Hold there. Let me just take a look over here and see something. I'm going to actually do the base on the right, and then I'll do the C2 to hold better. Right side, nice and easy there. Right ear down, C7. Nice. And now C2. Left ear down. There. Perfect. Walk it out, sir.
Yes.
Beautiful. And let's go right side down over here, please. And for him, for David, what you see is he needs to have that leg out more to keep his back straight, because we want this part straight for the adjustment. Let it roll, brother. Good. That's the home run, baby. Walk it out. Beautiful. How's that hip now? How's the hip now?
Feels good.
Walk it out. Now, what you can do if you want, since you're hanging out a little bit, you can put the 5 in and go walk for 20, 30 minutes, come back and check in and say everything is good, just to be safe.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah, sounds
okay.
good.
'Cause I'm here for a few hours.
Okay.
Okay, have a seat. Good. All right. Neck is clear. Let's see what it did. That cleared up your mid-back, my friend.
Yeah, I feel like way more straight with my upper back.
Sacrum is clear. All right, dude. You're all set for today. You're going to go for a nice walk, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, come back, and just make sure we're all good. Otherwise, we're set for this trip. Squeeze. Wrist is better.
Yeah, way better.
A little bit, tiny bit, tiny bit. Squeeze. Tiny bit, tiny bit. Got it.
Feels good.
Was a pleasure, brother.
Same.
All right. So we'll talk about a follow-up, as we said, 3, 4, 6 months, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
somewhere in winter, maybe December.
Yeah, get out of Germany.
Yeah.
All right. Safe travels back.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
Safe travels, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.